Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Good. 180. Who that? Who that? Watch twist. Hurry. Let's go. Done.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Protect yourself, base.
The results on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Right here.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Good. 20. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Six, 180. Get your swerve on. Hurry, hurry.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Man. Watch the twist. Wait. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Up. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let's go, baby. We turn over.
Mayfield down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Browns.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, baby. All day.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Yeah,
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let him know. Pistol. Check 26. Watch the edge.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
No chance.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins.
Gonna be a long day.
Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. You know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Through. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. I know, easy. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He finds Taylor, complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Slam. Check 24, check 24. Lucky 48. Check your hot read.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Third and 4.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Man out. Whip. Watch the whip. 58's the mic, 58's the mic. Quaker Omaha. Check curls. Watch out. He's checking.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he cuts it out to the sideline. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
He's coming. Lynn 50. Check 50. Black. Yeah, quick the edge. Come, slam.
They'll try to run this one in. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal.
3 buzz. Check. Alert 3. Gun. Watch the slant. Motion.
They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
Is it old-fashioned goal line stand? I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This fielded at the 2. Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 79 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go! The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super tall.
All day, baby, all day.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got you. Run.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Point it right. Shit.
And Mayfield just getting the play on. And he's got his man. That's Landry. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Go get him! Hurry! Switch up!
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt, and he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Vikings' 15-yard line.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got this. Deuce.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's caught by Howard. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sione Takitaki. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Hey, Echo.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Yellow. Ship. Hey, watch the ship. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get that ball.
3rd and long for Cousins. He wants it all for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one at 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there and regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a this is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Watch quick.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. We got three. Three down. Wait, the hot. Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58. Gun. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Wait,
they'll try to throw now. Cousins. Being chased out left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
The hot. 180. 51. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Greystone, travel. Don't let him breathe.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
That's it.
Second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Rush in.
On second down now, it's Cook. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, I love what we're seeing from the safeties. They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 6'6". Bullet high. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard gain brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
53. Mike.
On second down, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Mike 53. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 53's the mic. 53, check. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, steamer.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Come on,
so tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Antonio Callaway on the
All day,
return.
baby. Let's
The
go.
Browns take over
Let's
first
go.
and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Watch the boot. Pistol. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Know your job. 5-2.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5-2. I got you. New mic.
Real.
Mike 52.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's do this.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Mike 52. What's that? I got him. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
Here's Mayfield.
Cut.
That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Shift.
Black.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Sponge. No. Kill.
Rose.
Kill.
Hey, flipper.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Leave it. Ringo, 48.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
Showing up.
Able to find Isabella. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is. You just have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one. Even better.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Hey, we're good.
From the 44, Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt and in a big way.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Kings! Attack!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Point it right.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the two defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on third down.
Regular.
Check 52's the mic. Check.
Five.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Where's 52?
Hey, alert 33.
52's the mic. Hey, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throw it, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Situation, let's go. Check 3.
Good route here.
Check 3. Chef. Chingo. Fresno. Hey, alert 3. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
SOS. Hey, can't. SOS.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. 26 yards on the play there. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Shift! Watch the shift! Hey, exit.
53 is the mark.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He finds Howard complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right there. Oh, dead, baby.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
You go tight.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
You got it.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that